Hello, my name is Fizzing Bob and welcome to my channel. In today's episode we are going to be doing a tutorial on how to create an iron farm. I'm here on MundiCraft at the moment and I've created this wonderful iron farm that just keeps on producing more iron than what we know what to do with basically. So if you would like to know how to create this same iron farm that is in the background behind me, well, we'll be doing a simplified version of it. On this server we have 8 iron farms filtering into one system that goes into these chests that's behind me. If you like this video, press that like button. If you want to support the channel, then subscribe to the channel, and of course if you want to be notified every time I release a new video, then slap that notification button. And of course comments are always welcome, so please drop a note in below. The design for this iron farm below, it was originally designed by ScouseMouse, a really good friend of mine, and I'd certainly recommend going to his channel and watching his content. It's really good content he's producing. So I'll leave a link up above and also in the description below. Definitely go and check him out. And a big thanks to him for letting me copy and modify his design. This iron farm was created on the MundiCraft server. This server is full of people who are YouTubers and streamers and just people who want to have fun. So if you want to meet them and want to be part of the server, then I'd click on the Discord link below and drop in and say hello. So in today's tutorial, this is the iron farm that we will be making. This is the same one that is used on MundiCraft. So stay tuned as we begin the tutorial. Okay, so what we need is a load of blocks of your choice. I'm using here 9 stacks. We need some glass, we need some half slabs, a stack of half slabs. We'll need 4 beds, 5 diff villager workstations, 2 buckets of water, 2 buckets of lavas, some 6 signs, 26 fence posts, a lever, 5 torches. We need some redstone dust, redstone block, 4 hoppers, we need 4 repeaters, 2 comparators, 7 sticky pistons, 2 chests, and obviously we need an anvil and a tag as well. Okay, let's crack on then. Because of the spawning mechanics of iron golems, the spawning platform has to be 8 blocks away from any other blocks, otherwise the iron golem will spawn on those blocks as well. So here we are building up a platform that is 8 blocks higher than any others of the surrounding block. Okay, from the centre pillar, build a 12 by 13 block platform. This will be the base of where we build the farm from. Okay, so the first thing we do is lay down the foundation for the killing chamber of the iron golems. Place 9 blocks down along the side that is 12 blocks long. Then from the corner, place additional 3 blocks coming away from the 9 blocks that you've placed already. And then from the last block you place down, place another 9 blocks parallel to the original 9 blocks you placed down. Now upon these foundations, add another 2 more layers. So you have 3 layers in total. At this level and on this side, place 6 blocks going away from the kill chamber. Okay, for some reason Bob decided to put another level of blocks around the kill chamber. Don't worry about this, we can come back to that later. What we need to do now is place another 6 blocks, but not on the 3rd level, but on the 2nd level. So this is a level below the level of 6 blocks you've just placed. Okay, so this now needs to be repeated another 2 more times for the 2nd level. So it should look something like this. Okay, so now we're going to leave a gap on the 2nd level and just join the 3rd level of bricks up like so. Okay, so the next thing to do is we need to fill this area in which the villagers will live in with beds and workstations. So we'll grab the beds and place them down. So we'll place one there and we'll leave a gap and place the other bed there. Then we're going to place another bed there, and this 4th bed there. So there's a gap between the beds, both along the sides and also at the bottom of them. Just going to fill these up with half slabs so that they won't, the golems can't spawn in there. So now I'm going to take the workstations. Now I know there's only going to be 4 villagers, and I've got 5 workstations. But I had a situation where one would not choose one of the workstations, and therefore by putting a 5th one in, it decides to finally take up that position. So I'm just going to put these in here along the bottom in this gap here, like so. Doesn't matter which order you put it in. I don't think Bob's realised just put a block. Yeah, you've got that's it. There we go. That's it. Stick that there. Right, let's build the redstone part of this build. So I'm going to place down 5 blocks on the first level of the platform, and this is right next to the villager quarters. I'm going to take the 5 sticky pistons and place them down like so on top of these blocks. So while I'm up here, I'm going to put some torches on top of the workstations within the living quarters. So this will stop mobs spawning within here. We don't want them effectively attacking the villagers. So Bob, what are you doing? It looks like Bob just wants to take a bit of a sidetrack on this build, and he's put it in the glass surrounding the living quarters. Now this is great if you want to have a look inside, but yeah, Bob, why are you doing it? We're still building the redstone part. What Bob's doing here now is building 2 layers of glass, and that will give plenty of room for the villagers to move about and live within these quarters. So Bob, should we get on with the redstone part then? Okay, so he's putting the divide up between the zombies area and the village area, putting the blocks on top of the pistons. This will form the wall, the peekaboo wall. Okay, so we're going to place down these repeaters behind the sticky pistons on the actual platform itself. We're then going to link these repeaters up to the redstone dust, and the second from the right we're going to have another line that feeds into the redstone clock. Now Bob faffed around a bit here, so I'm going to leave him to faff around whilst he works this out, and then we'll join him in a bit. Okay, so we'll place down the sticky piston here and facing this direction. Then we'll turn the opposite direction and place the sticky piston, leaving a gap of 2 blocks. We're then going to put a comparator behind each of the pistons, like so. And then we are going to put a block there, and in that block we're going to face a hopper. And we're going to remove the block, and we're going to place a second hopper facing the other hopper. And then we're going to place a block in front of the comparator, there, and then we're going to use a bit of redstone dust next to the actual block, like so. So that pretty much completes the redstone part of here. So what we're going to do is enclose this area up and also create the mob quarters as well, the mob area. So as you can see here, what we're going to do is above the redstone repeaters, we are going to place 5 blocks, so that's in line with the sticky pistons. And then on the next level up of that, we're going to put another row of blocks. And may as well put some right there to cover that up. And as you can see, this is sort of the trench in which the mob will walk back and forth. Bob, you made a mistake there. You're going to spot it, are you? Let's come back to this area in a bit when Bob works out what he needs to do in this area. We're missing the redstone block on the clock, so let's put that back in and get this circuit working. So the way that this clock works is that we place items into one hopper, and the comparator then detects that there are items into that hopper, which then activates the piston, which pushes the red block and locks the other hopper from releasing items. Then as soon as the first hopper is completely empty, no items are detected, therefore the signal onto the comparator is turned off, and because the other hopper has items in it, it then turns on and is able to move the piston and the redstone block across, which then locks the other block, and is able then to deposit the items into the first block. And the time that this piston moves back and forth, obviously turning the circuit on and off, is dependent on how many items that we have inside those hoppers. We then now need to put half slabs on top of the circuit to ensure that no iron golems will spawn on these blocks. We'll let Bob do that and we'll come back when he's done. Okay, so before you put the last slab down on top of the mob area, what you want to do is ensure that you can actually get the mob inside. Unfortunately, Bob forgets this and he's going to have to make a hole. So once you've made the hole, in which you can actually then use water, bubble columns and all that sort of stuff to get the mobs in here. But what I'm going to use is one of these eggs. I'm going to throw it in. Oh, and also going to make sure that it's not in sunlight as well. I'm in survival here and I am getting attacked by my own mob. Well, yeah, zombie that I've just spawned. So get rid of him and we'll do it again. Okay, second time around, what we've done is put a hole in the side of the zombie area, and we're going to throw the egg in, making sure that it can't escape. Now once he's in there, what we want to do is put a name tag on him, which you obviously use an anvil or a bill, and use some experiment points to give it a name. This ensures that that zombie will not despawn. So I called him Sid, and then block him in, and he's done. He's in there. Right, so now to add the villagers into here. And again, you can use water columns at bubbles, but all I'm doing is putting in, using these eggs and putting them in here. So we need 4 villagers. Unfortunately, we've got a baby. Now at this stage, if we were to activate the pistons, that baby would have actually run into the mob and he could get slaughtered. We don't want him in there, so get rid of him. Oh, that's now upset the villagers, but we've still got 4 villagers in there, and they will calm down later on. So let's just finish this area off, and we'll come back when he's done that. Okay, so the spawning platform for the golems is going to be right above the villager quarters, and this is a 7 by 7, so we need to add an additional ledge up here, sticking out for the villager, and then just fill in the rest of the platform. So what the idea here is that the best chance of a golem spawning is within a 5 by 5 area. What we're going to do is use fence posts, which will then reduce the area down to a 5 by 6 area, and hopefully this will bring the efficiency rates up. So this is it. That's the platform done. So we're going to bring also the kill chamber up, all up as well, so it's in level line with the platform, the spawning platform. So just let Bob finish this off. Done, yeah. You put a little bit more there, don't you? Okay, so the next thing we need to use is use temporary block. So I'm going to use dirt block here, and we're just going to put it overhanging the kill zone, like so. That's it there. This allows us to build on this surface and then remove once we have the gates in place. So right, okay, we're going to take the gates and we're going to go fill the sides up like this. I'm going to put 7 down, or 6 down at the moment, but we do need to go onto the dirt as well, so what we'll do is put, and this needs to be repeated on the other side, and then it's 5 at the top, like that, and then 5 at the bottom on the dirt. So I want to, I've just realised he needs to put 1 there as well, so it's 7, oh no, he hasn't, you need to put 1, Bob, you need to put, yeah, that's it, and put the gate there, and 1 there as well. And that's why we need 26 and not 24. Okay, open the gates to the side of the kill chamber, and this will ensure that the golems will When we put the water down, we'll fall through the gates, and only that side of the gates, and into the kill chamber. So we can bring up this level, this height of this, that's it. Okay, so we'll close the kill chamber off with this back wall. We're going to be 2 blocks away from the glass block and come down. This will also need to go to the very top platform as well. What we'll do is remove this mud here. This is going to be the point in which the iron ingots will be dropped down into the chest. We're going to put some signs either side. This will stop the water from dropping all the way down and allow the ingots to flow into that hole. So go right to the top, check everything's okay. So as you can see, there's no way that the iron golem will end up on that wall. So I'm just going to extend the wall here, like so, and bring it to the height of the platform. So nearly there. Right, so the next thing we need to do is put the blade in as well, so the lava blade. So we'll place one block there, with a signpost there and one signpost there, and then do the same for the other side. And this will mean that, oh, not that hollow, Bob. It's one above, that's it, so it's second level, like that, and one up here as well. That's it, so it's now the sign. So what we want to do is now put the bucket of lava onto that point there, and another bucket there as well. Now that's 3 blocks high, which means we can walk underneath it, but any iron golem that falls in there will be pushed into that blade. So now I'm going to make a temporary structure here, just to create an infinite water source. I've got 2 buckets on me, so I'm going to do needs to be a hole there, it's 3, so I need to extend that, so 3 blocks wide inside. So I'm going to put a bucket of water into, we'll get rid of those buckets. Go on that one and that one, that's it. I'm going to put a bucket there, water there, and a bucket of water that side, and it means that now that's an infinite water source, and we've got, so we can get rid of these now. So we've now got 4 buckets of water. Now get rid of the temporary structure. Yeah, this is, good on it. And there we go. So we're now going to put a bucket of water in the corners. One here, and one here as well. Both two in the corners. And now that's going to allow the water to push the iron golems more central as well, rather than at the edges. So now I'm going to take the other 2 buckets and put a bucket of water. I'll get rid of those buckets and then get the last one. I'm going to put a bucket of water in the chill chamber there, and another one there. And that's it, that's the farm complete. All we now need to do is to wait for the iron golems to spawn. So what we need to do is a item collection system. Oh, and got zombie, go away. Go away, Mr. Zombie. Don't want you at all. So we're going to got these scaffold, and we're going to basically put a glass column around the drop zone that is just created from. Yeah, there you go. So that's it. So up there is obviously the kill chamber, and the iron ingots will fall through there and will then land onto some hoppers at the bottom and go into a chest. That's a simple selection. Item collection system, and as if by magic the shopkeeper appeared and it's all done. Look, so all we need to do is put the chest down, and we need to go in here and we need to put the hoppers in, so get rid of that glass that's in the way there now at the moment. Jump in here, put the hoppers in, so this hopper, that one there, so it's going into the chest, put the glass back on, and we're done, and that is it. Done. Completed. So before a iron golem can spawn, the villagers need to rest and then find their workstations before they can actually spawn a golem. We've locked one of the hoppers on the actual clock, and this allows the villagers to go to sleep at night. So if we flick this switch now, it will release the hoppers and it will allow the circuit to work. So if we watch this, see the zombie, they wake up, they run around, and they're scared. So at the moment you see it's not spawning a golem, and this is because they have not seen their workstations yet. So what we're going to have to do is wait for the daytime. Okay, so we've set it to daytime. The villagers can see the zombie, and look, straight away it produces an iron golem. And there it goes through into the blade, and it's destroyed. Excellent. It takes a little while for them to be killed off, but they eventually do. So that brings us to the end of the tutorial. Hope you've liked it. If so, press that like button. If you want to support the channel, then subscribe. And if you want to be notified every time I release a new video, then press that notification bell. Comments are always welcome, so leave one in the comment section. And remember, Minecraft soothes even the savage beast. So from me, Fizzing Bob, take care and goodbye.